Alright, Kerbal Space Program. This is kind of an awesome game. I have played a little bit, but we're gonna start a new one for... I'm just gonna call it Tuvek. There we go. Right, I put the chat as overlay on the video so that when I later upload it to YouTube, people will be able to see what's going on and see what questions I answer. Alright, so the question is, where do I want to start with this? It's vanilla, so I don't have any mods. Actually, that is a lie. I have one mod, but I'm not going to be using it. It's one of these that calculates weights and thrust weight ratios, but don't think I'll need that for now. Oh, it is loud? Second. I'll fix. How about now? Better? I'll just talk a little bit and we'll see, but I turn it about halfway down. Should be a lot better. Hopefully. Alright, let's see. I'm going to start... Let's see if we can launch a poor Kerbal... Kerman? Mr. Kerman, I suppose. Up into the space and see if they can stay there. Gonna start with a small rocket here. Something like that, yeah. With a parachute, we're gonna need that, definitely. And I think we will need a decoupler for that, so that we can separate this part from the actual rocket. Let's see. I want an SAS module, but yeah, let's put one in. So I don't know if you guys have played this game any, but it's actually kind of fun little game. It's been in development for quite some time, but they're adding a lot of stuff every patch now. Let's see. This one with thrust vectoring. Wonder if this one will launch. I seem to have quite a delay on the chat for when I speak. But I suppose that'll be fine. Let's see. Sorry about that. Let's see now. I will want to... Actually, let's do this. I'm just gonna get a first rocket here to get it launched up and see if it can get out of the atmosphere. Probably can't, but you know. I'm also going for these liquid fuel tanks because I don't really want to go for these solid fuel boosters. They're nice, but I like the control you get on the other ones. So let's launch this one and see if the poor spacefarer, I suppose, can get up into space. I don't think so, but it's definitely worth a try. Alright, take a look at this. Jebediah Kerman ready to go. And we throttle up to full and fire the main engine, and off we go. It's going. And it's actually not tilting too much. I did enable the SAS booster there. Well, I will need to make sure that I... let's see. It's tilted off to the east now. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Like so. Let's see if we can handle that. Oh, did I not put on vectoring once? I did. Oh well. Throttle back a bit. Holy... Getting control over a rocket that is out of control is not easy. We're headed down now. I think I'm gonna separate and let Jebediah get down to the ground safely. That could have been very interesting otherwise. We now have a piece of space junk floating around our planet. I hope it does not go into... Oh, we're still going up. Hope it doesn't go into orbit. But I highly doubt it because it needs to go quite a lot faster to go into orbit. Yeah, we should be fine. And let's speed up time here so we can get back into the atmosphere. We should now be headed down again. Oh yeah. Let's fire the chutes so we can brake a little bit. I'm just speeding up here. And there goes this debris. Down and... Plop? Plop? No? Plop. There we go. And we are at 700 meters, so the chute should open up. Now guys, what do you want me to build? Look at that, yep. And he will safely land in water. Awesome. Wonder if I can get out. Yep. Oops. I'm outside the capsule. Can I get back in? I have no idea. I didn't know you could actually swim around. Huh. Cool. Alright. So let's end the flight. Sorry about that. So, okay. What can we do with this? Suppose if we restructure this one a bit, we can remove that one and make a two-stage rocket. Well, two-fuel tank rocket for the space maneuvers. This one will also need to have some of these RCS fuel. Oh, that's a very big such. Let's see if this one is a bit smaller. Yeah. And not only a little bit. A lot. Okay, so... Then... with the the RCS, we'll want to have some of these controllers, and I believe it's best to put them pretty much same distance from center of mass for the most optimal control. I might be wrong with this. It's just what I've learned from watching others build rockets. And let's make some radial stuff. More thrust, yes, definitely more thrust. Can I put some radial decouplers here? Yep, let's do that, and put on there. Is that connected correctly? Looks like it. This should be more thrust, I think. Not the main sail. We will still use the normal liquid fuel ones, but I am going to add on to these. We'll need to stabilize this whole thing, definitely, because this will not be stable otherwise. Right, so structural, we need some strut connectors. These are not that good when it comes to not too good when it comes to connecting multiple parts that are is that too high? Oh. All the way up to that one. Just some strut connectors. They don't really weigh anything. So, like that. Okay, and then we need some connectors here. Well, you can't connect these using the symmetry modes, or you will have some odd issues. Like so. Doesn't have to be perfect, but perfect is good. And let's see. How is that? It's all right. So, with these, I'm thinking it should hang on. I will want to have some of these separatrons used to push the thing away when it separates. Just to make sure that these do not fall in on us. There we go. Not pretty, but I'm sure it'll work. Can just group these up there. Okay. Wonder if we can launch this and test. Yeah, let's do it. This is gonna be the I don't know, the Kerbal one, since this is gonna be the first real attempt at getting up. The goal with this mission is to get up into orbit and then return safely. Perhaps some simple orbital maneuvers. I'm not sure. I'm thinking maybe I should have some of these as well. Oh, those are big. Maybe these. Just for the extra control. That's good. Probably going to need it on this one too, but don't really have space for it there. So let's give this a whirl. Ready for launch? Now the question is it stable? It seems stable, and these can let me control the ship a bit. Let's switch on the SAS. Give throttle up to about halfway. And yeah, let's have a little bit of a countdown, shall we? So launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. Maybe I should have fired that engine as well. But that could probably have damaged my components. Oh, it's... Let's give it more thrust. This is very, very difficult to control. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, this might not be very optimal when it comes to control. It's kind of tilting. Why? Oh. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah. It's... No tilting yet. Not allowing it. Having to fight the SAS module actually, since he wants to go back, so... Switching that off. And... Let's see now. I'm just gonna turn it around a bit so I have better control of direction. Almost out of fuel here. Heya there looks very happy, doesn't he always? Oh. Okay, we do need to turn now anyhow. So the SAS module. Did I even add one? Is that an SAS module? Okay, they're gone. Holy. That could have gone bad. I didn't realize I was that close to them. Okay, so this doesn't look that bad now. We can actually build up a little bit of an orbit here, although my fuel levels are very low. Just gonna turn around a bit here. And keep going at about that angle. I'm actually going in the correct direction now. I think so, maybe. Well, considering that I don't have so much fuel left, let's cut the engines here. We only have about half of the last tank. Cool, not bad. Let's see. I'm getting questions here from another IRC channel asking for my face cam. Well, not giving you that today. Maybe another time. This one here, we can switch on the RCS and we can actually control our little spacecraft here. I think if I reach this point here, I will be able to turn and push this other side out. Maybe. Let's see. So this is the direction I'm going. This is prograde. Is it? I can't quite remember all the terms. So this is the direction we're actually going right now. So let's speed up until we get a little bit higher in our orbit. There we go. And now I want to turn and burn there. That should make my orbit go up. Yes, it is. Where's the planet? There's the planet. And the orbit's actually very soon going to be, well, elliptical. But so is my fuel. Oh. That's gonna be a problem. I'm actually gonna cut the boost there because I'm out of fuel. So, this part here clearly cannot be the maneuvering craft. Huh. Yeah, so that was a bit unfortunate. I think we're gonna have to fast forward time here and go until we actually go into high orbit, which was there, and now we're actually losing altitude again. And we are going to go down on the dark side of the planet. I think I'm going to do a final burn to empty that one of any excess fuel. And we are headed down now. Let's separate from the final stage there. It's a bit dark, I suppose, for you guys, so I'm going to fast forward until this lands. Oh, I'm throttled up. And we are now going to have re-entry. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Burning re-entry, and that looks very, very hot. Okay. I'm gonna wait until about now. Oh, that's probably not a good idea. I wonder if that parachute will actually kick in now. Well, that's gonna be interesting. We'll see. 10,000 meters. I'm warping this, so I'm just increasing speed so that we can get this one down. So clearly we cannot be using just that amount of fuel to go out. We need another stage, so we need to make a 3-stage launch. And looks like the parachute opened, which means that Jebediah Kerman will live, hopefully. Yep, he lives. Cool. So it was insanely difficult to control this machine once it was up in the air. So how do we do this the best way? There is something called an asparagus launcher, which could be interesting. Should try that. Let's try that. I'm gonna remove these thrusters. I'm also gonna get rid of these boosters and move them up a bit. I'm gonna remove those and go for... Oh, these go far out. Okay, let's see. 6 of them. There. Also, these guys need to be... That's probably gonna be a very odd solution. So let's just put them there. Hopefully they won't interfere. Hopefully, I say. Actually, I do want to have them on this here edge there. Okay. Now, let's see. We have a tank set of 6 here. No, that's gonna be way too much. Vectoring engines there. Okay, now what I was talking about is to actually fire one of these at a time. Well, they will all fire, including the main engine, so I'm going to move these guys up. Oh. About... Actually... Nope. Rethinking this. This will be the spacecraft, so this will be the top stage. We'll build another stage below. So we'll need a decoupler, a stack decoupler. This one. And these ones. 6 of them. Okay, not bad. And oh, we should probably put these higher up. About there, maybe? Yep. And fuel tanks. Wow. That's not the correct one. This is the correct one. Oh, this is tricky. Come on. I know you can do it. There we go. And... oh. Is this about... no. About there. Okay, that's good enough. Now we want to have this one like so, and we want one on top as well. There. Now this will be kind of the whole stage, but now for the tricky part. We want to set up fuel lines to go so that once we fire this rocket, it will start burning from the outer tanks. So let's see if these two, oh, no symmetry, these two on this side and this side will be the main tanks. So we want to go from... oh, this is tricky. From this one to this one. And using the same technique from this one to this one. Okay? Now we want to go from this to this, and from this to this. Same here. From that to that, and from that to that one. Now this is asparagus. It is. And that also means that we'll want to fire everything at once, like we are in this stage, but we'll want to make a new stage. Now this is the tricky part. That one there is the first one to be ejected. And that's the same for the opposite one, which is that one. No, not that. Oh, this can be a bit... that one. There. Now, once these are burnt out, we need to do the same for... wait. Yep. For these ones. So... that one goes to that. And that one too. Oh. That one. Now these are all paired up. We can actually make another stage to fire the main thruster. Wait. That's the one in the middle. That one fires with everything else. So we can remove that. Decouple there. Fire that thruster, which is below there. And hopefully this will work. I'm going to add some structural stuff here, like these beams. They should properly disconnect when we let go of these structures. Oh, crap. You know what that means, guys. I rebuild it. Can we do this symmetrically? Okay. Fuel. We go into this tank again. Now, the first set. These are the first ones. So these two are the last ones. That one to there, and opposite that one to there. This can be so confusing. The point with this is that we lose weight as we take off, which basically means that we get rid of all the dead weight, such as these empty fuel tanks once they are... oh, seriously. Come on. This can be oh so tricky. Oh well. Yeah. Just to see it again. That one fires first, so that one is connected like so. Not sure this will work, but let's give this a try. This is a Kerbal 2. Do we now have the Kerbal 1 and Kerbal 2 here? Yes. Alright. Let's go launching this one. This one will probably break apart, but heck, it was worth a try. We'll go about that much thrust at the beginning. Good luck, Jebediah. And we have liftoff in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off. As you can see now, these two tanks burn out a lot faster. Wow, it's actually working. Now we're gonna go full boost here, and once these outer ones burn out, which will be very noticeable, there, we let go of them. And do the same once the next set. If this works, we will have one stage to bring us home. Actually, no. Oh, it's a bit spinning. Okay, here goes the last set, and I can't control the spin. That could be very bad. I could fire the RCS, but I don't want to do that. Okay, so we're out through the atmosphere now. Getting there, at least. Don't have any overheating, so let's tilt this one a little bit. About like that. Oh, not that much. The controls are very, very, very rough at me. I should have put on some wings. At least we're now getting into orbit. No. Stop it. They do have thrust vectoring. Let's see if I can fix that. Stop the spinning. This rocket is out of control. No, not down. Down is bad. So we need control surfaces. Definitely. This one needs control surfaces, and Jebediah looks very happy. He probably shouldn't be, but, you know. I should probably turn these on to help control the thing. Oh dear. Now we're headed down. This one is totally out of control, guys. Yeah. Let's, it's the spin. If I could put on some control surfaces on these, that would help, but I really don't have the space to do so. I should probably just cut the burn on this one and get rid of that excess. Now we have let's turn her around and look. Don't want to waste all my propellant. Okay. So this is pretty much... Oh, we're almost at the apoapsis as well. If I now apply a little bit of burn here... that should help. Hopefully, this could create orbit. I'm supposed to be burning in this direction when I'm at the apoapsis. But... look at this. Let's cut the engines. We have orbit. Wow! Guys, I made it! I have a little bit over half fuel and a little bit of monopropellant, but I made it! We're in space! Cool! Not as controlled as I would have wanted it, but we're in space. That's kind of fun. Alright, so... while we are waiting for this one to go around, this debris is not going to hit us now. We have a bit of an elliptical path here, and we are headed towards this. So I'm gonna warp us over to here, and I'm see if I can raise my periapsis a little bit. At about here, if I now turn this thing around, towards this one here. Oops. Oh, SAS, please. We are almost at the apoapsis. Okay. Okay, so let's burn a little bit. See, we can raise the... let's cut the engine there. We have a pretty much... not bad. This is pretty good. Now the cool thing with this is that I can actually leave this guy up in space here. This wouldn't be good if we're going to the moon, because I'm headed off northbound, since if you take a look at this here, it's pretty much to the north, I think. Yeah, so I suppose I could, at the top here, tilt the whole thing down by thrusting, but we don't really have that much fuel, so I'm gonna let him circle around here for a while. Let's go at a bit of speed here. And there we go. Cool. Okay, we are quite low in that end of the orbit. So once we reach the periapsis, I'm going to turn this around and thrust a bit and lower our orbit down to keep lowering it. I'm just now putting him back into the atmosphere. I don't really need a lot of thrust to control this, but I can if I want to push it down into the ground faster. See if we can really break down and not break down, but okay. Almost out of fuel here, so... Oh, landing in the mountains. Probably not a good idea, but... And we're out of fuel. Let's decouple from the final stage here and head back down. Now, entering the atmosphere... We'll want to arrange ourselves so we are... retrograde, I think? I don't know. And we should see, as we enter the atmosphere now, we should see the burn of friction. Alright. Look at that. There we go. See a little bit of heat there. Oh, did I just jump? That was the wrong button, guys. Oops. I was supposed to click that guy too. I hope you can fly, because you don't have a parachute. This is going to hurt. I'm gonna zoom out a bit. You might want to look away, guys. You might want to look away, because this is gonna be a crater. Ow. Yeah. Well, almost successful. Tip, don't go on an EVA while entering the atmosphere. Whoops. Anyhow, I'm gonna take a little bit of a break here and be back with you in a few. See you soon. Alright, I'm back. So, how do we get this thing more stable? First of all, I will need some way of controlling it. These winglets are equipped with movable pivots which allow them to swivel around. Yeah. At least while we're launching, this will help, and then that's probably not gonna work. These will probably break when I start. Oh, they will break when I start using them, won't they? This will be interesting. So, the whole goal for me now is to try and get this in a stable way to launch, and then see if we can put something in orbit that we can later take up and use these where is it? The docking thingies. Is that on control? No. Utility? The Clampotron docking ports, yeah. Yeah, so we want to get these going later. These are kind of cool. I don't know if I can... No, these extend, but let's not digress so much. I don't know what these are. Panels. Yeah. Now with these control surfaces, let's make this the Mark III. There we go. Going to go put the Mark numbers there. All right. There we go. Let's see. About that much thrust, so I'm gonna go with 3, 2, 1, and SAS on. That maybe I should have put in an advanced SAS module. Yep, this is going to be spectacular. Surprisingly enough, Jebediah survived. No, it's Bill. Jebediah is dead. Bill survived that. Wow. Yeah, let's, we know that this will end okay. Let's end the flight, and I don't think that this... I don't think this one can handle it. Let's go for control and get one of these advanced SAS modules. That one should be able to heavier, but... that should be better. Okay, let's try that again. I'll keep this the Mark III. I think maybe now that this can hold the thing in place. So we thrust up and have liftoff in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoa, this is wobbling. Structural. This is painful to watch. It's going to shake apart, isn't it? Let's see, we get rid of the first set of fuel tanks now. And these will be flapping like mad. We're still doing alright here. What happens if I turn that off? Yeah, let's not. Let's actually turn slowly towards the east. This is east. It's actually fairly stable. I'm actually on plane with I wonder how well this will maneuver with these wings. How are we for fuel? Okay, we do still have... this stage we have a little bit of fuel. Get rid of the last tanks. Keep burning. No time warp needed. I'm gonna see if this one can put us in orbit. I will change it so this is only a 4 set, but they are probably not that needed. It's doubtful if we can actually get into any kind of orbit with this. Look at that. Our apoapsis is 160,000 meters, or kilometers, it's 185 kilometers. Let's see, I will throttle down a bit. And throttle up again. Now we're pushing that orbit up a bit here. Can I... Yep. I can watch from the inside. Can turn around so that he can watch the ground. No, I want you to turn around. No. We have to do this. Oh, you can't actually see it. Oh well. Okay, so let's cut the engines. Actually, we just ran out of fuel. So let's get rid of that stage. This is gonna be interesting. Right, we have a very, very tall orbit. We wanna lower that, but we can't do that until we get to the apoapsis, so I'm gonna... So I'm going to speed boost us until we are almost there. Okay, we still have our debris going behind there. So let's turn prograde. Which means that we're gonna turn in the direction that we are actually trying to go. Oh, this is tricky. There we go. Stabilize a bit. This is the direction we want to go. Turn off the RCS and burn. I'm gonna settle for an elliptical orbit, and I don't want it to be too big, so let's see. I'm gonna go for about 200. Oh, that's too much. Oh well. 238. Now we wait. Now here's the thing. We don't have a lot of fuel, and I don't think this amount will be enough to get to the moon. Maybe it is. Who knows? Okay, we are at the... Oh, I missed. Okay, well, not too bad. We can still do this. If we burn a bit now. This is still at 230, and I'm gonna get this one down. $250 will be good. Now let's turn this thing around, shall we? Nope, not that much. Like so. Oh, it's difficult to get to the correct positioning. And now we are at 254. Nope. I'm gonna speed up time a little bit. Go. How far are we from? I wonder where the space debris went. It's probably crash landed now. There we go. Right. We're there in a minute, so I'm gonna go a little bit faster here. Not too fast. We're gonna burn for about a few seconds, I think. That's good enough for me. Right. We're in orbit. Bill Kerman, you are in orbit, and you look a bit frightened. Oh. That was the wrong button, guys. Oh well. Enjoy your flight, Bill, because you'll be here for a while. Okay. So, 2 hours. Not too bad. Right, so we know that this can get up into the sky, but these are probably causing too much problems. I would want them on this lower stage here, but let's go without. We'll want to have some kind of structural supports, like so, to keep it a bit more solid. Now, this is a fairly good booster, so I suppose we can be happy with that. Wonder if it's possible to kind of it's usable for transferring resources but not crew. Oh! It's sideways. Cool. Huh. And this is shielded. Okay. I'm just looking at some options here. I think that's enough with these experiments. We have shown that we can put something up in orbit and have it come back down if we don't forget about that. Let's go to here and take a look. We have the debris. This one here should abort. So we have debris that is actually going in orbit. That's not too good. This could be an issue, but we'll just have to live with that. I can't actually get rid of anything from orbit as far as I know. So I want to make a trip to the moon with this guy. Think it's possible? What happens if I increase the amount of fuel in this? It will become insanely less stable. For sure. We also had some issues with this causing some unexpected issues. Oh. If we can get it to tilt away. Actually, can we do this on a 6? Yeah, we can. Now, we want these to fire with stages. these. Let's place them one by one. These two. We'll push out like so. Same goes for this one. Okay, now the rest will need to go into this one. Well, at least the next set. Up there. Because if you remember, things almost went boom when we sent these flying. Okay. And finally, that one and that one. Go with this. And these two. Like so. And of course, with this. Let's try this. It will probably shake apart and yeah. This is a Mark IV. Let's launch. This will be painful. I'm gonna try and not deposit Bill up in orbit. Okay, let's lift off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff. It's shaking quite badly. Let's hope I put these boosters on the correct parts now. But this could end very quickly. Okay. What's the correct ones? We'll want to tilt off to the right, to the east, once the second stage has burned out here. Careful tilt here, trying to not tilt too quickly. Going a little bit further. About there. That's where I want to keep it. Now I do have an extra set of power there, so maybe I can get to the moon. I say we try. It's definitely worth a try. At least I should have enough for some orbital maneuvers, so... Oh, this is gonna be interesting now. Yeah, we're safe. Now this last one will burn until we're out of... Oh. We are actually outside the atmosphere now. So we can turn on the RCS soon. I'm actually gonna save up on that RCS fuel. Are we in... Have we broken through the upper atmosphere here? Yes. Let's power down. And turn this thing. It's actually fairly difficult to control since it's kind of heavy. And let's keep it like so and give it a bit of a boost. I am using the RCS to help control where I'm going. Now I switched off the RCS and let the SAS do the work. Look at that, we have a nice sunrise. Which means that we're actually going to the east. Where's the moon now? Oh, it's there. Okay, we are almost out of fuel in this. It would have been awesome if we've made it so that we can go into orbit on this stage. But it's not going to be quite enough, I think. And are we out? Yes. Okay. Now, we'll see. This one will go back down. This one will have this orbit and go back down eventually. There we go. Let's wait until we're at our apoapsis, or the highest point, so we can do a bit of a directional burn to gain some altitude on the other one. I want to turn that off and RCS on so that we can actually do something like this. And we burn for a few seconds. Fire the engine. How much fuel do we have? We have about 54, no, 540 going down. But we do have orbit coming up. That's awesome. Let's cut. Now, what we want to do is we want to add a maneuver somewhere so that we can increase our orbit like this. Can we intercept the moon? Maybe like this. These maneuvers, for instance, this tells me that I need to burn for 33 seconds. I am not sure that I have that enough. That I have enough. But I think this one will result in a moon escape. This, however, could work. We need to burn for 34 seconds. And that liquid fuel... How much... maybe. Let's see if this works. How far until that actual point? That's ETA 10 minutes and 4 seconds. Once we are there, we'll want to burn that direction, I think. I'm gonna speed up time to 50. As you can see, this is now going up, so we have 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes. I'm gonna start the burn now. We are now increasing our orbit. Seven, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, and cut. Nope, a little bit more. About so. Wow! I think I actually made that maneuver. But the question is, do I have enough fuel to come back? We'll see. So, what's the ETA for this? 4 hours. Let's remove the maneuver. And let's go. We are there in an hour. Okay, now this is where it becomes in. Let's see the moon. Where is it? There it is. No, it isn't. That's the moon. We are going to be... I don't want to have any speed boost now. It's 20 minutes until we hit that, but we do want to burn... we do want to burn for 9 seconds to get into orbit around the moon. Wow. 21 minutes to hit that point. I'm gonna turn on RCS and see if I can realign for the burn point. I think it's gonna be this direction. Yep. Pretty much retrograde. RCS and turn that off, and we have 16 minutes. Let's see. Let's see, we have in 10 seconds. When we hit 20 seconds, I'll stop time and get ready to fire up our thrusters in 2, 1, and burn. Cut burn. Actually, a little bit more. So, we are in orbit around the moon. So if I now speed up... we will be circling around the moon. Wow. This is actually the first time I managed to get around the moon, and he looks a bit frightened there. You're around the moon, be happy, man. No others have gone there. Alright. Can we get him now back? If I add a maneuver there... No, the maneuver has to be on the opposite side so we can kind of slingshot out of... Oh. Let's see. No, I don't think that's the way to do it. And what happens if we burn? Nope. This has to be the way. I actually don't know how to do this. If we burn at this one and increase, we will make that go that way. But this will send us out. Yeah, this is not the way. Huh. Any ideas on how to do this? Let's see. Ascending node. I'm not sure. Let's see, if we increase speed by a bit here. Yeah, that does make sense. I'll try this. I have no idea if this will work, and I could probably strand this guy. Actually, where are we looking now? I need to be aiming for the moon escape at a 10% ascending node. Yeah, let's try that. Just speeding up so that we get closer to the time when this is supposed to happen. Yeah, look at that. Now this one is matching up with our path. Still gonna go with the purple one there. It's just an 8-second burn to get there. Oh. Burn. We have escaped moon. And we are... Okay, now we are actually... Let's kill all maneuvers. And speed up time. This is the moon escape, so I suppose that we'll go there and see. Yeah, and then we end up in a very big... One of these. Let's burn... retro here. We'll need to burn for only a few seconds. 20 seconds to get that down. I highly doubt that we have enough fuel for this, but it's well worth a try. Now, it's gonna take a while, so I'm gonna do this. And we need to burn retrograde, so let's turn this thing around. Something like this. And we have burn in a few minutes. 4, 3, 2, 1, and burn. I don't think we'll have fuel for this. At least I can get my apoapsis down. I think I'm gonna keep a little bit of fuel. And we can remove this maneuver. And if I want this one to be down there, I need to burn for a few seconds only. So let's lower our altitude down to very low. 15 more seconds. Do I even have that? Probably wasted a bit of fuel at some point, but all in all, we made Bill Kerman go to the moon and back. I'm pretty amazed with what I managed to accomplish with that, because it's a first for me. I have never managed to get to the moon. And in a few seconds I'm going to fire the thrusters, and hopefully we can get Bill Kerman back on the ground safely. Let's fire up the thrusters, and yeah, this is the problem. We are now out of fuel. So Bill, you will join your friend up in here, and you will be circling forever. But hey, almost made it, didn't we? Yeah, almost. So let's end flight on that one. That was 1 day, 11 hours to get to the moon and back. Wow. That was kind of fun. Alright, I think I'm gonna end the live stream here. Hope you enjoyed it. I had fun. I learned a few new things. And the next time I'm going to get even more fuel in this. Because clearly that was not enough fuel. One more tank should do it, or just go a little bit bigger and go for some bigger thrusters so that we can maybe have one of these mainsail. These ones. They're big, but they have a pretty good boost. So, yeah. Hope you had fun.